and living and live.
Right.
We are on. And who's afraid? Of course, Lonnie Pelly. I love you, man. I can count on you being with us. Welcome back, Teresa. Welcome back, and Miles Kirby. Thank you for joining us. Jay Stilton, Jay and Linda, how are you guys? Hope you're doing well. And again, we wanna say hopefully Jackie Napoli just joined us. Funny Jackie, Jackie, I expect you to join us and bring the funny. Amy, welcome back. I've been praying for you for the anxiety and everything this weekend. And we've been praying for Jay and Linda Stilton. Their son Scott went to be with the Lord, so we're praying for them. Hopefully, they were able to raise enough money for the funeral. Wayne, right? Thank you for Joe. Michael Anthony. If it's your first time joining us, ladies and gentlemen, we'd love for you to tell us what city and state are you at and what do you do for work? Maybe you own your own business, you're something. Maybe we can help share that with our Laugh with NAZ community. Quarantine Corona. We're here every night except Sunday and for an hour at 8:30 p.m. And our goal is to make you laugh, forget about the whole coronavirus and about your problems and just think funny with us. And at the end, we ask for prayer and we encourage you. That's what we do. And hope you guys. Chris Rossetti joined us. Michael Ramirez, how are you, people? Family is getting together for another night of just having a great time. Naveen Kazora, wow. Thank you for joining us, Naveen. Nice to meet you. Naveen is family. My my aunt is Kazora, so we are family. Anyway, just to update you, I hope you had a wonderful Resurrection Day, wonderful Easter with your family. We were lazy, we didn't do anything. We just took some eggs and colored them and put some stuff on them and just stayed home and ate. And just that's what we did for Easter. We were lazy, and we have a good reason. If you're a lazy person and you just don't want to do anything, this is your time. This is your moment. This is your season. Enjoy it. Dwell in it. Have your bed sores. Let them just, just, just lay in bed. Yeah, just like a bed bug, where just that's all you can survive and thrive in a mattress. That is your moment. And who dare tell you anything? Because you're doing your service as an American. You are staying home. You're staying in bed. And you're doing your part as an American citizen. And we salute you for your service to your country by just sitting home and doing nothing. Well, today, well, I didn't do, today I went up. I started my morning. Every Monday I go to our ministry, Voice of the Refugees, and we serve food for about 80 to 110 families. And I have some good news. Because of the demand, we now added Thursday. So we're going to deliver food on Monday and Thursday. So I started my morning going to a wonderful friend of mine who owns Serenzia Foods. They deliver food for Italian restaurants, and they gave me an SUV full of Italian food too. And so I took it down to Voice of Refugees in Anaheim, dropped it. There were lots of volunteers. Well, not enough. We can use more, and put it into 100 bags. And then we got food from Manna for Life. Some produce, and we put it all and we delivered it. We were done by 4:30, so I came home. We're gonna do that on Thursday again. So we're praying for more food and more ways to get to people. I love doing that. I love serving people, and I love you guys. Let's see, who do we have? Alrighty, we have Chris Rossetti. First time tonight. I'm from the state of confusion where I test recliners. If you're not sure if your recliner is up to the standards of the FDA, Chris Rossetti lives in the state of confusion, which is California. He's in San Francisco, the capital of the state of confusion, and he will be able to come to your house and test your recliner for you. Hi, Nez. Art and Beth here. Welcome back. Good to see you. Ryan Hilo. Ladies and gentlemen, Ryan Hilo owns a company called Five Star Limousine. Once the whole thing is over, he has a party bus, which means if you want to stay 6 feet away from the next person, you're having fun with these, a prom or a graduation. I don't know if they're going to have graduations, but whatever it is, he is the man. and he can help you. Nadeem Sunnah, thank you for joining us. I just ran into him. He's an engineer, wonderful. He has a new baby. Well, I don't know if she's a year old. Lee, my dentist appointment was canceled. I'm so sorry. Cynthia Johnson, thank you for joining us. Mike Kerman, how is your daughter feeling? That's right, guys. My daughter is, yesterday was not a good day for her. She's on antibiotics for her strep throat. Praise God, it's not the coronavirus. You hear people like, oh, my grandpa, you know what? He didn't make it. He died in the hospital. But praise God, it wasn't a coronavirus. Anyway, it wasn't a corona. It's a strep throat. But anyway, she had a bad day yesterday. But today, praise God, she's doing good. Thank you for asking. Jackie Nihapali, I am not proud of this, but I finished Game of Thrones today. 8 seasons in 2 weeks. That's my girl. Good job, Jackie. Keep watching. Keep doing it. Catch up on your laziness. Catch up on your movies. Catch up on everything. And you know what? By the time this whole thing is over, that shelter in place is over, I think you're going to be too lazy to go back to work. That's what's gonna happen. You gotta stay home and just like, I don't feel like going to. You call your boss? Can I work from home right now? Can I? That is awesome. Oh, Chucky, my nephew from San Jose. God bless you. Thank you for joining us, Susan Khoury. Thank you. Our condolences for the loss of your mom. You're a wonderful daughter, so I'm sure she had a wonderful life with you. Teresa, thank you twice. Kido Olson from Richmond, Oregon, thank you for joining. Matthew Dirks, I'm going to be reading your testimony tonight. Lori Harmon, thank you. Scott Allen, welcome back. Placentia, California. We are international evangelists. Well, God bless you. That is awesome. Richard Trejo, Betty, Jay Still, thank you guys for. Okay, Letitia Tolhami. Thank you for joining us. Lily Navas, welcome back. Robin Armstrong, how are you guys? Judith, Melissa Fleck from Sonora, join us. Here's something. I got to say this. Now, if you're very sensitive and you're politically correct, just take a little break right now and listen to me. Fauci for president. I don't know. Fauci came out a couple days ago and they were saying that people of color, people from different ethnicities like Latinos, Native Americans, and other ethnicities are more susceptible to get the coronavirus and to die from the coronavirus than than white people. That's what it was. You couldn't say white people, but that's what happened. If you're of ethnicity, your chances of dying from the coronavirus is higher. Well, it couldn't happen at a better time because we just got the census. I don't know if you got the census and you have to fill it out. And I know my family's like, hey, we're Middle Eastern, we should put other. I'm like, no, we've always put white. We are always going to put white. And guess what? I put white. Why? I don't want to have more chances of dying from the coronavirus. So we're white for another 10 years until the next census. Now, it's hard because, being Middle Eastern, you don't know. Like when I first became a citizen and, I asked the immigration officer, that's like, what should I put? He goes, you guys are white. If you're Lebanese, Jordanian, Egyptian stuff, you're considered, white. So we put white. So we didn't qualify for anything. But anyway, so hi and a greeting from Miwok Village. Christine Reeves, thank you for joining us. And Miwok Village is very close to Sonora, California, and Angels Camp up northern California. So anyway, sometimes people get confused by me, like especially, you know what, I got to tell you, I've been living in this country for 35 years. I have not experienced racism. I have not. I didn't look for it. I didn't see it. I don't look for it. But anyway, this country is not racist. There's very few people who are, and you can see them, you can tell who they are. Well, one time I was up in Chico, California, and this guy walks up to me and he goes, hey, go back to go back to Mexico. I go, I'm not Mexican. He goes, oh, you Hebrews, you're Jew, right? I go, no, I'm not Jewish. And I go, one more chance, then it's my turn. I don't know. I just laughed at it. But anyway, so we are white for the next 10 years. Our family is for the census. Also, all right, Tom Duval, Thank you for joining us. And Pat Duval. Is Tom Duval related to Pat Duval? I don't know. Charles Wolf, thank you for joining us. If it's your first time, ladies and gentlemen, city and state, and what do you do so we can share that with you? Last night we were off for Sunday. On Saturday night, I asked you the question. I said, what new signs or new slogans we're going to have because of this whole coronavirus and shelter in place and quarantine? And this is what you guys came up with. Vince McAllister, welcome. Okay, here's new signs from last Saturday. No gloves, no mask, no service. If you're hot, you are welcomed not. If you have a dry cough, you'll be laid off. Don't touch. Be wise. Sanitize. If you feel sick, stay home and watch a flick. Be sweet. Keep your 6 feet. If you're not a teen, quarantine. If you're on hydroxychloroquine, stay in. And then those were mine. And then you guys added quarantine crossing. COVID-19 can't be seen. Stay inside, you know what I mean. Non-essential workers enter through the back door. Please do squeeze the charmin. If you care, don't share. Won't work for coronavirus, for homeless people. I will not work for coronavirus. The best part of getting up is Fauci in your cup. And the last one, sanitize if you're wise. So this is the thing you guys came up with, and that's why this whole show is about, is you guys come up with funny stuff. So let me ask you this. First time from Oceanside, California. Thank you, Leticia. Thank you for joining us. And Suzanne, Bob and Suzanne from Santa Rosa. Thank you, Bob and Suzanne. Thank you for joining us from Santa Rosa. We were supposed to be with you guys at the end of this month, but with the Laughter Fall, but we couldn't because of the whole thing. Lisa Mitchison. Lisa is a global outreach pastor at Crossroads. Last week they gave us a truckload of produce to give to feed people. So thank you so much. Jonathan Dottie, K. O'Hara, thank you for joining us. Okay, here's a question for you guys. I want you to be funny. Everybody need to join in this question. Because I heard today a psychologist from Cedar Sinai, she was saying during the quarantine, you're spending a lot of time with your kids, so you have to be honest and be true with your kids. And that's when I changed the channel. And here's my question, because I started thinking, what is the worst lie your parents told you when you were little? What is the worst lie your parents told you when you were little? Or you found out later it was a lie. But you know how our last generation parents were? Especially if you have Middle Eastern parents, they can make up anything to make you do whatever they want. Like one of the worst, like my mom used to tell me, if I eat watermelon at night and don't wash my hands, snakes will come to my bed. I kid you not, I'm not making this up. If I eat watermelon at night and I don't wash my hands and I go to bed, snakes will come in my room. Another one, if I whistle at night, demons will come to me. If I whistle at night, I am not making this up, trust me. So what lies did your parents tell you? All right, start going at it. Let's see. Hey, Kristen Matthews from Green Bay, Celebration Church, you're a teacher. Thank you. Matthew Dirks is also from Green Bay. Pastor Mark Gunger, he is so funny. Believe it or not, and you're in Santa Claus, that it hurts you. Then it hurts. Oh, this is going to hurt me more than it's going to hurt you. That's right. Teresa, believe it or not, Santa Claus was the lie they made you believe. Okay, if you're a child and you're watching, you're okay. There's Santa Claus. What else? What else did your family lies did your parents tell you? It's okay. They're not watching. Oh, okay. In 1 minute, okay, let's see. If you swallow the seeds of a watermelon, you will grow in your stomach. Yeah, we did that. That was global. If I swallow gum, it sticks to my ribs and causes hiccups. Very creative parents, Chris. Eating crust helps whistling. Okay, Jonathan, let's see. I rarely ate watermelon growing up for that reason. Don't sit too close to the TV or you'll go blind. That's true. You guys are funny. Bring him on. Bring him on. Let's see. All right, Robin Allen. So what a male chicken was called a yard pimp. That a male chicken was called a yard pimp. Okay, my mom used to say, if we eat your food, there are children in Africa are starving. If you don't eat, we will send it to them. Okay, ma. We have the lights on in the car. The cops will come get us. That's right. If we have the lights on, the com. Oh, now you're heading home, Carol, because that's us. Well, I'm glad you feel better, baby. You're feeling okay. That's right. We used to tell our kids, if you keep the lights on in the car, because they wanted to read in the car. I said, you know what? The cops will pull us over. Don't. Oh, my mom used to tell us, if you cut your own. One time I cut my own hair, like when I was little, and she said hide because the cops, if they see you, they're gonna arrest you. And I believed it. Let's see, Teresa. Don't go out of the door with dirty underwear. What if you were in an accident? That's right. Do you think the ambulance guy, the paramedics? That's the first thing they're gonna go. They're gonna look at your underwear. Go, oh no, I can't help him. Let him go. Let him die. My uncle caught me eating a raw bacon out of the fridge. He told me that I'm gonna get trichinosis in 11 years. What, did he work for the FDA? Trichinosis. Okay, Belinda, always God's going to get you, or when you're bad, you get sick. Oh, that's, if you step on a crack, you'll break your mother's back. Eating the donuts whole gives you curly hair. My cousin always ate around the center. That's funny. Katya, what is it? My grandma used to spend the night in my. I'm in my room, and after tripping on my shoes, I guess she decided to tell me that I can't leave my shoes in the walkway because Jesus will trip on it when he checks on me at night. Don't want to trip Jesus, so I never leave my shoes. Well, if Jesus can walk on water, Katya, he can walk on your shoes. Okay, your face will freeze if you keep looking that way. Okay, this is good one. Stop sucking your thumb, you will grow back buck teeth. Yeah, that's how. Debbie Ormandi, thank you for joining us. I was adopted. Brendan told his parents told him he was adopted. That's a lie. Okay, you got your left sock on your right foot. You guys are funny. This is good. All right, sanitize time. We have to sanitize every 15 minutes. If you're new to us, this is what we do every 15 minutes. We sanitize. We sanitize to keep the show clean, to keep our quarantining and.
Do you remember the lie you used to tell us as kids?
This is not about us parents lying to our kids. This is about your. Oh, that's right. That was okay.
It works for me.
Throw
My
it at
parents are you.
Throw it at me. Okay, throw it at me, John.
You told us that if people kiss, they're gonna have a baby. If they kiss.
Well, I know it leads to that eventually. It leads to that.
Yeah, you didn't tell us the rest.
What?
You just told us kissing.
We not know when you're.
So on Disney Channel, when
Disney
Hannah Montana would kiss someone, we would start crying because we thought she's gonna have a baby in 9 months.
That's called great parenting, ladies and gentlemen. When you're 30, I'll share the rest of it. You'll be old enough to share with you what happened after you kiss. But better, my dad said I came from under a rock. Good job, Art. If you don't come inside, you're gonna live outside. Okay, that's called homelessness. Okay, Amy Alvin. Let's see what did she put. Okay, Amy Alvin. My dad used to say, "What the kid street did it, not me." Okay, let's see, Jonathan. My uncle used to tell me, "I'll beat the tar out of you." Okay, brown cows make chocolate milk. Eating broccoli turns your eyes green. What, you remember eating carrots will turn it red? Okay, this is funny, you guys. This is awesome. Let's keep it going. Come on. If you're new, join us. Okay, let's see. Natalie, welcome. Carmela, thank you for joining us. This is awesome. James Seymour and Sandy Hakim, thank you for joining us. The question is, what lie did your parents tell you when you were little? What lie did your parents tell you when you were little? And keep them coming. This is funny. Let's see, what else my parents used to lie. Oh man. What did they tell me? I think that there's a lot. I mean, they thrived on that. Whenever my dad, he said, "Did you hear that barking spider?" Okay, this is all right. Okay, Katrina, my dad would be smoking a joint and light and said it was a rolled cigarette. Good one, Katrina. Okay, now it's legal. My dad says what that the kid down the street did it. Yeah, and my mom was like, if you, if your friend jump off a bridge, would you? I go, Mom, we live in the desert in Kuwait. There's no bridges, okay? The walls have ears. We have tents. We didn't live in a tent. But that's what did your parents lie to? Okay, they told me I was born on Friday the 13th. I learned from the internet that I was born on a Tuesday. Her parents scared her. They said she was born on Friday the 13th. That's funny, Debbie. That's funny. Cynthia Johnson, thank you. This is funny, you guys. This is awesome. All right, so here's a second one. Let's see. What are you going at it? What is? Can you give me some Bible examples of social distancing? Do you have any Bible examples of social distancing? I know Chris Rossetti came with a "Get thee behind me, Satan." That's one of the social distancing. What kind of social distancing examples do you have? Let's see. And Abraham Solomon, thank you for joining us. We blame the kids and the. All right. What's biblical examples of social distancing? Can you think of? Jesus ran away to a mountain. Good, John. That's right. Michael DeBoff, thank you for joining us. This is funny. That's right. Maha. Moses in the desert. That's social. That's a good one, baby. Saul and David. That's right. He kept running away from him. That's good. I love that. David kept his distance from Goliath. Okay, that's right. He threw Elijah under the bush. That's good. What? You all can pray with me for an hour? That's right. He kept his distance when he went praying. Jody Johnson. Okay. Jonah and the whale. That's social distancing right there. Who touched Jesus' robe? Okay, that's that's good. I could not think of anything, and they came up. You guys are good. This is awesome.
Parting the Red Sea.
Parting the Red Sea. That's a good one. That's social distancing. Okay, let's see what else. What social distancing in the Bible? What can you think? Let's see, who will be? Oh, God kicking Adam and Eve from the garden. Good one?
True.
Yeah. Go outside the camp and did a whole. That's right. Philip and the Ethiopian eunuch, he teleported. That's right. Okay, let's see. Adam and Eve with God after she ate the apple. Wow. Same timing, Brent. Comedians like minds think alike. Is that how they say it? No? What is it? Like minds think alike? No.
Yeah.
I don't know. What is the saying when two people think of the same thing at the same time?
Like minds think alike.
Okay, Micah, keeping away from the people with leprosy.
Great minds think alike.
Great minds think alike. That's what it is. That's a good one. People with leprosy.
That is literally what it is.
That's literally what it was. It was a coronavirus. It was the spies hid from on Rahab's roof. Good one. That's awesome. More social distancing in the Bible?
The Ark of the Covenant, when they would walk in the room, they'd die.
Oh, the Ark of the Covenant. When they touched the Ark, they died. The guy died. That's a good one, John. I didn't know you read your Bible.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. Just kidding. Okay.
I'll stop, I promise.
No. Don't stop. Don't stop. No, keep reading. All right. Let's see. Thank you, Judy, for explaining English for me, because English is a second language for me.
Already said that one, Chris.
Which one? See, I'm not. Oh, I froze. No?
No, you're good.
No, I'm good?
Yeah, you're on.
Yeah. Robin Amsterdam, thank you. Thank you. Okay, what did... Jacob worked 7 years for Mary Laban's daughter Rachel, but Laban gave him Leah instead. That's social distancing from Rachel. Okay, let's see. I'm going to go... Oh, when Pharaoh told Moses to stay in Egypt, he said, I need to go a 3-day distance. I preached on that one day.
The plague of frogs.
The plague, the what?
The frogs.
The frogs. That's
No,
social.
or the what's it called? The plagues.
The plagues. Yeah, those are from, you know, John. What Fred Wilson join? Guys, if Fred stick around to till the end of this show, Fred is a prayer warrior. Prayer warrior. So at the end, the last 5-7 minutes when I ask you for prayers, put him on. Unless it's private, you can message me. When Elijah went to heaven in a whirlwind. That's a good one. Okay, the people outside of Lazarus' tomb. That's social distancing. Good job. How about having to put blood on the outer doors? Okay. Yeah, they kept inside and they put it. Goats. That's social. Okay. No marriage in heaven. Separation. Okay. Oh, are you happy about that, baby? Maha is my wife, ladies and gentlemen, just to know that. 40 days in the wilderness. That's right. Separation. No marriage in heaven. Are you happy about that? She seems happy. But, well, fine. Okay, let's see. What do we got? What social distancing in the Bible do you have? What do you add it? I'm going to give you a quick facts, just little facts, quick facts here. It says every dog has a unique nose print with no two alike. Did you know that? That your dog's nose print is unique. He can be, if they have forensic files and your dog is a criminal and does this thing, they will catch him by his nose print. Hummingbirds are the only birds that can fly backwards. That's good. Those are my facts. That's it. I don't have facts. I want to hear you guys. Moses talking to the burning bush, and the bush, God said, don't come any closer. That's true. Oh, that's right. Okay, a preacher separated my money from my wallet once. Just once. Okay, come out from among them, be separated, says the Lord. That's right. Were the 3 crosses each 6 feet apart? Maybe, Jamie. Jamie, are you related to Pastor Mike Long? Jamie Long? Blanca, thank you for joining us. What's the question, Michael? The question is, any social distancing in the Bible? That was the question. Now, okay, let's see. The people stay away from those lepers, Teresa. Not funny, but Judas heading out alone to hang himself. Noah's Ark, really a lot. Where is it? Okay, why did that? It's just, boom, it goes away. Okay, Brent. Okay. Noah's Ark, really a lot of social distancing during the flood. That's right. God separated the day from the night. That's a good one, Lori. Oh, yeah, my dog. Got on there. Okay. Okay, Amy. That's a dog distancing. Oh, Beth and Psalm 103, as far as the east from the west, so far does he removes us. That's a great one. We love Mike Long, but not related. Okay, that's awesome. So, here's a segment I want to tell you. 5 commandments on each side of the tablet. That's social distancing. All right, we're gonna in a couple minutes we're gonna sanitize. I'm trying a new segment here called Ask Nazareth. You can ask me anything you want. Anything you want, I will do my best to answer it. And I emphasize, I will do my best. I know we had a segment last week or 2 weeks ago, Ask My Wife, and you guys asked a lot of questions. And then last week you asked my daughter, my 12-year-old, and now 5 commandments on each. Okay, I need to refresh this. And look what happened, John.
What?
All my notes became refresh it again. Okay, we need to see the notes.
Escape. Exit out of it.
Exit, escape,
Go
and
back.
go back. Oh, here we are. No. I'm running out. Okay, technical difficulty real quick from Facebook, not from me, ladies and gentlemen.
There you go.
It's from Facebook.
There you
Here
go.
we go. All right, we're back to live. Let's see, what do you have? Okay, questions. All the tents in the wilderness were laid out in the shape of a cross. That's right. They were all in one accord, drive-through service. Okay, the rapture. That's Five commandments each side of the. Okay, let's see. Ray, hi Naz. Hey Ray, how are you? Thank you for joining us. If it's your first time, guys, city and state where you live and what do you do for work? Why is your wife happy about the separation of marriage in heaven? Uh, Honey, if you're watching, you can answer. Why are you happy about the in no marriage in heaven? We see and hear you. Oh, good. Thank you, Teresa. It was something on my side. I could not see what you get. We know your comments. Right now, let's sanitize. It's 9 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen. Every 15 minutes, we do sanitize. So if you have a sanitizer, sanitize. Ask me any question, and I will answer it. I'll let my wife answer the question of why is she happy about there's no, I think as of last night, my wife loves me, and 23 years of marriage coming up in August. And in fact, her birthday is after tomorrow. Oh, that's right. She's watching, so we can surprise her. What are we gonna do for her birthday? What can you do for a birthday when you're quarantining? What can you do for a birthday when you're quarantining? Give me some advice, guys. Some of you romantic people who can tell me some advice. We have, okay, because in heaven she still be dying with trouble, trouble and trial. Okay, that's right. There's no trouble in heaven, so there's no marriage. Are you almost out of sanitizer in the giant bottle? No, it's still half full. Praise God. It's half full. Hopefully, they'll open up the country before then. Lonnie said, if you can cook, make her dinner. Okay, I can cook. While doing comedy, have you ever had a tough crowd? Yes, we are doing a section called Ask Nazareth. Yes, of course I had rough crowds. Early on, when you have a rough crowd, you bomb. I'm Middle Eastern, I can't bomb and I can't kill. So anyway, but there's techniques that you can learn that if the crowd is not laughing or it's tough. Some crowds, they laugh, but you never own them. That means they will only laugh if the joke is funny. And some crowds will laugh at everything. But when you have a tough crowd and they're not laughing, you gotta switch gears. You either go talk to them, talk to the audience, or you either do, you go to your A material again. Every comedian knows you have A material, B material, C material, and then there's the A plus you open with and A plus to close with. So what you do is you bring your best stuff because that's becomes do or die. I better win this crowd now. I'm not gonna save any good stuff till the end because now is the time to get them. That's what I do. So yeah, we had a rough crowd. How old were you when you got married? I was I think I was 30 1996. I was 33. I was 33 when I got married. Okay, okay, Michael Chabo, thank you for joining us. Were you funny when you were a little boy? You know what? My mom says I was because my mom didn't like a lot of our relatives, honestly. And so in Kuwait, it's not like the U.S. In the United States, when you go visit someone, you call them a week before or 2 weeks. You tell them you're going to be there and you wait. In our culture, it's like the Jehovah's Witnesses or the solar people. They just knock on your door and they come in. And you have to be a good host. So what we did is when I was little, when our relatives come over and my mom would go in the kitchen, she goes, Naz, go make them laugh and I'll pay you. I'm serious. At age 3, I was telling jokes to relatives. I would sit with the adults and tell them jokes. And some of those jokes were not clean, trust me. At age 3 or 4, I'm telling jokes and she would pay me 1 dinari, which is $3 worth. So I was making money when I was 3 years old doing comedy. Was I funny? I think that was my escape. That was my way of avoiding bullying, avoiding stuff, living, as a second-class citizen in Kuwait, even though I'm from the Holy Land. Yeah, that was what I used as my weapon. I thought you got married in I got married in 1996. I was engaged in 95. And thank you, baby. It's your gift, period. I could never do what you stand-up comedians do. Hats off. Thank you, Teresa. Remind us, what do you do for work, Teresa? Oh, yes. Let's see. Great ideas. Melissa, flowers from the garden. Our garden, the police got a hold of our garden many years. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That was a bad joke. No, no, we don't have flowers in our garden. We just have grass and a couple palm trees. Pick flowers from her garden. Swing under the tree. Okay, is that? Oh, that's her suggestion. Swing under the tree. Okay. You got you beat. Okay, let's see. Maha's birthday is on the 15th, which is always every year. I write a check to her and send it to the U.S. Treasury, the IRS. Tell us your testimony. Okay, can I share my testimony with you guys? If you guys give me this checkpoint, I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do it today. While doing comedy, have you ever? Yeah, we had. If you can cook, I can cook, but I don't cook. Christina, oh yes, okay, let's see. Good ideas. You guys are coming. Other than yourself, who is your favorite comedian? Okay, if you want a Christian comedian, probably my favorite Christian comedian would be Ken Davis. And there's also Shonda, of course, is a friend of mine. They're all great. Tim Hawkins, all these guys are very funny. It just my all-time comedian who's funny. He committed suicide a few years ago. It's not Robin Williams. It's his name is Richard Jenny. He's not very clean, but he's not very dirty. But he's really one of my favorite comedians that I've really, study him. No, my dad made fun of everybody and imitated their voices, and he is still the funniest Mexican American I know. But laughter was huge with him. That's awesome. It's great. It's a blessing to have a parent who's funny. Naz does great sit down comedy too. I do. Well, thank you. Let's see. I'm working on getting free from cancer at the moment. Okay, Teresa. Well, guys, remember to pray for Teresa. She's recovering. Getting free from cancer, so keep her in prayer. My cousin Michael joined us. Did you ever meet Jonathan Winters? No, I've never met. I love the man. He's brilliant brains. I've never met him. Does your wife have a nickname for you? Depends. When she's happy or when she's angry. I have two nicknames, depending. What are some of your hobbies? I don't have my hobbies. My kids can tell you. It used to be playing Fortnite, but before that, because I travel, my hobbies was sitting home and being with the kids, with the family. Let's see. Hi, cousin. We're doing something called Ask Any Question for Nazareth. Okay, I'm actually a writer and have done a lot of missionary work and also caregiver for seniors. God bless you. Push her on the swing with a cane. Social distancing. That's funny, Amy. Okay. Brent Reed is replying to Brent Reed. Good. Michael Jr. is good. Yes, Michael is very funny. I work for World Vision International. Would really be blessed if you come to speak for 30 minutes. We have speakers every Wednesday. I book. I would love to do any work for the homeless, for veterans, and for World Vision. If there's ministry in it, my heart. I would love to do it. We can arrange for that. Message me separately, and I would love to come. Michael Tadros, thanks for joining. Ray, Bill Burr is hilarious. Yes, he's very, very funny. And this guy has big guts. I mean, really, really good. Why is your oldest daughter named Carol with an E? Because she was born around Christmas. Carol was born in December, and we named her Christmas Carol. And in fact, her name for one day was Natalie. I wanted to call her Natalie, but then her aunt called from Baltimore and said, call her Carol. So she became Carol. All right.
Why is it with an E, though?
Because it's Christmas Carol.
But why an E?
Why with an E?
You can spell Carol Carol.
I'm not a good speller. You're John with a W. Just John with a K. That's awesome. Okay. Right now, let's see. Let me throw another question at you guys. Unless you have other questions for me, I will. Alrighty. Okay. Let me. Let's see. What? Okay. So I asked you for some ideas for my wife's birthday in 2 days, and you came up with. Let's see. You guys came up with cook her a meal. Pick flowers from her garden. We don't have a garden, but it means so. It means a song. That's right, Melissa. It's the Old English spelling. I didn't know that. All right, Carol's an Old English name. Be thankful, Joan. Okay. Thomas Clock. Thank you for joining us. I'm sorry if I messed up your name. I messed up my daughter's name pronunciation. Can you pronounce my middle name, Alvina? But
Alvina sounds like cheese.
It means a song.
What's it? Velveeta? No, that's Velveeta cheese.
It's the Old English spelling. I didn't know that.
Okay.
All right,
That's
Carol's
a good.
an Old
I don't
English
know how.
name.
I'm not.
Be
yeah,
thankful,
I don't know
Joan.
how to-
Okay.
Pedicure. I'm not from
Thomas
Vietnam.
Clock.
I don't know how to
Thank
do
you for joining
pedicure.
us. I'm sorry if I
What?
messed
Was
up
that
your name.
racist?
I messed up my
Why?
daughter's name.
Here, this is what gets
Can you
me.
pronounce
If
my middle
everybody
name,
that works in the
Alvina?
nail,
If 90% of the
Alvina
people that work
sounds
like
like
nail
cheese.
salon, it means a song.
What's
That's
the
right.
Velveeta?
Then it's
No,
okay
that's
to say
Velveeta cheese.
it's the
You know,
Old English spelling. I didn't know that.
Most of gas
Okay.
stations are
All
owned
right,
by
that's
military.
Carol's an
I don't
Old
know how
English
to.
name.
We can joke
Be
about that.
thankful.
7-Elevens.
Okay.
Pedicure.
Dry
Thomas
cleaner.
Clock. I don't know
Clock.
how to
Thank you
do
for joining
pedicure.
us. Kaiser? I'm sorry if I
What?
missed
Was that
Kaiser, yeah.
racist?
Filipinos are-
Why?
Good
Here,
doctors
this
and
is what
nurses.
gets
Can
me.
you
If
pronounce
2 or
every
3
Filipino
Filipinos
in
in
the
the
other, 90% of the
Alvina
people that work
sounds
like
like
cheese,
cheese.
it means a
No,
song.
what's
That's right.
Velveeta?
Then it's
No,
okay
I love
to say
it. Whenever
it's
I'm
the
around
Old English
Filipinos,
spelling.
I
don't
most
mind
of
having
gas
a
stations are owned by
seizure or
military.
heart
I
attack.
don't know
Why?
how to.
We can joke about that.
Someone 7-Eleven.
Dry cleaner. They get the point. They get the pleasure. I'm sorry.
What? Was that racist?
I got some angry. I got an angry look. Oh, I got one angry. Yeah, there's 90% of the people that work like yellow. How are you?
Whenever I'm around Filipinos, I most of gas stations are owned by someone 7-Eleven.
Dry cleaner. They get. I'm getting major. They get the pleasure.
Let me fix your.
What? Was that racist?
I got some angry. I got an angry look. Oh, I got one angry. Yeah, there's 90% of the people that work like yellow. How are you?
Whenever I'm around Filipinos, I most of gas stations are owned by someone 7-Eleven.
Dry cleaner. They get. I'm getting major. They get the pleasure.
Let me fix your.
What? Was that racist?
I got some angry. I got an angry look. Oh, I got one angry. Yeah, there's 90%.
Sorry, my skilled personality Whenever I'm around Filipinos, I most of gas stations are owned by someone 7-Eleven.
Maybe we call one of them.
Dry cleaner.
I'm getting major. All right, guys, we're working with the voice. I got some angry. I got an angry look. Oh, I got one angry. Yeah, there's 90%.
How long has it been back? My skilled personality. Whenever I'm around Filipinos, I most of gas stations are owned by someone 7-Eleven.
Maybe we call one of them.
Dry cleaner.
I'm getting major. All right, guys, we're working with the voice. I got some angry. I got an angry look. Oh, I got one angry. Yeah, there's 90%.
How long has it been back? My skilled personality. I most of gas stations are owned by someone 7-Eleven.
Maybe we call one of them.
Dry cleaner.
I'm getting major. All right, guys, we're working with the voice. I got some angry. I got an angry look. Oh, I got one angry. Yeah, there's 90%.
How long has it been back? My skilled personality. I most of gas stations are owned by someone 7-Eleven.
Maybe we call one of them.
Dry cleaner.
I'm getting major. All right, guys, we're working with the voice. I got some angry. I got an angry look. Oh, I got one angry. Yeah, there's 90%.
How long has it been back? My skilled personality. I most of gas stations are owned by someone 7-Eleven.
Maybe we call one of them.
Dry cleaner.
I'm getting major. All right, guys, we're working with the voice. I got some angry. I got an angry look. Oh, I got one angry.
I most of gas stations are owned by